County Championship. Surrey rewrite record books, Lancashire and Northampton take control. The Division 1 leaders notched up 671 for 9 declared against Kent. They equaled the first-class record for the number of players making half-centuries without passing 3 figures. Surrey broke the world record for the highest innings score without a batter making a century after piling up a massive 671 for 9 declared in their LV equals Insurance County Championship match against Kent. The Division 1 leaders also equaled the first-class record, 7, for the number of players making half-centuries without passing 3 figures. Sponsored link. Bangkok Weethi Kar Ling Thun $250 Leia Rab Ray D Serum. Financial trends. Recommended by. After Ollie Pope and Ryan Patel had made 96 and 76 respectively on day 1, Jamie Overton smacked 93 from 92 balls, Ben Foakes made 91, Sam Curran 78. Colin Grandham 66 and Jordan Clark 54 not out for the dominant visitors, for whom last man Dan Worrell added an unbeaten 44. In reply, Kent reached 45 for 1 at stumps at Beckenham, a deficit of 626. Latest cricket scorecards. McCullum appointed England Test head coach, white ball decision soon. Northamptonshire racked up their biggest total against Warwickshire 597 for 6, to put the champions under serious pressure at Edgbaston. Needing 448 to avoid the follow-on, Warwickshire will resume on 88 for 2, their decision to bowl first on a benign pitch having spectacularly backfired. After Ricardo Vasconcelos and Will Young scored centuries on the first day, Luke Proctor added another, an unbeaten 100 from 199 balls, supported by Josh Cobb 66. Twitter. Due to your consent preferences, you're not able to view this. Privacy options. Tom Abell's 10th first-class century tightened Somerset's stranglehold on their match with Gloucestershire at Bristol. The visiting skipper managed a measured 142, while Lewis Gregory contributed a sparkling 89 as their side took their first innings total from an overnight 319 for. Fordo 591 for 7 declared. By the close, Gloucestershire had struggled to 119 for 4 in reply, Jack Leach claiming 3 for 29 from 13 overs. At Headingley, Keaton Jennings completed a superb 238 to record Lancashire's highest individual score in a Roses match during another dominant day against. The opener's third career double century underpinned his side's mammoth total of 566 for 9 declared before Yorkshire closed on 53 for 2, leaving them trailing by 513 runs. Twitter. Due to your consent preferences, you're not able to view this. Privacy options. In Division 2, Sean Masood scored his 3rd century of a remarkable season to stay on course for 1,000 runs before the end of May as Derbyshire took the upper hand against Worcestershire. The Pakistan left-hander made 113 from 131 balls for the hosts to take his cumulative total to 826 for the season. Derbyshire plundered 172 runs in 36 overs between lunch and tea before Worcestershire hit back to leave the home side on 274 for 4, trailing by 94. Former Australia bowler James Pattinson returned 4 for 49 as Nottinghamshire dismissed Middlesex for 195 en route to establishing a 226-run lead at. Pattinson's sterling effort came in the wake of Luke Fletcher's thrilling 50 at number 11, which lifted the visitors to 415, despite 4 for 64 for Toby Rowland-Jones and 6 catches for Middlesex wicketkeeper John Simpson. After electing not to enforce the follow-on, Nottinghamshire added 6 runs without loss before stumps. Twitter. Due to your consent preferences, you're not able to view this. Privacy options. Billy Root orchestrated a Glamorgan fightback against Durham at the Riverside. Glamorgan looked in deep trouble at 163 for 7 in reply to Durham's 311, but Root, well supported by Michael Nesser, turned the tables and helped the visitors total 365 with a knock of 88. Michael Hogan and Nesser then nipped out Durham batters Sean Dixon and Keegan Peterson to leave the hosts struggling on 39 for 2 in their second innings. Still 15 runs behind. Elsewhere, a fine century from Tom Clark helped Sussex establish a commanding position against Leicestershire. Only 5 wickets fell on Friday at Upton Steel County Ground, with Sussex closing on 386 for 6 and holding a first innings lead of 176.